Pretty sure there are some active raids going on. I just got shot down earlier, so I just got plenty of altitude to get started here. We'll see how things go. But good evening to you. If you haven't seen our hype trailer, or impact trailer I should state, we just launched that yesterday and it's getting thousands and thousands of views. We're pretty excited about that and we hope that results into more people joining the game. Alright, there's our town there on the left side of the screen. Well, left side of my wing there. We're going to throttle back a little bit and cool down the engine some. We bombed it to get pretty high up in altitude.
Alvin, get that E from the North Road, or either one, or AB. A lot of stuff in there.
That's in-game voice comms. That's Junior leading the battle down here. Alright, we got a couple of halos we're going to be pressing up toward now. That's what those circles are. We're not sure if they're friendly or what. So we're going to throttle back a little bit. That's a big bomber. That looks friendly. That looks friendly. Of course, I got spanked earlier, and now that I'm here in a fighter, there are no enemy fighters to be found. It's just kind of how it works, right? Always seems to be doing something like that. Well, look, if it's been a while since you've played World War II Online, we have added a lot of new stuff to the game. I could go on with a huge list, but I think it's time, like if it's been a year or two, we've made serious development progress, and you should come take a look again. We have more stuff on the way. Our emphasis right now is fixing issues and stabilizing gameplay. You should probably not be on the sideline waiting for, you know, Unreal Engine to come out with World War II Online 2.0. I think that's a really bad idea. It's going to take time, but also it's one of those situations where, you know, we got to keep 1.0 healthy. We got to make it, you know, let people have fun. And what we do here is really, really important. Bottom line, we got a lot of really good stuff going on. I'm working to get some more people on this live stream real quick, so I might fly kind of funky for a second. Almost done. Okay. Pretty much good to go. And still no sign of enemy aircraft. However, what's that back there? That might be me triggering anti-aircraft. Try and gain some more altitude. But yeah, listen, logging in consistently every day or as much as you can each week if, you know, it's busy or what have you. Really important. Keeping this game healthy with numbers is essential. I'm doing everything that I can right now to try and get more people into it. And the fun that we have here playing this game is going to be... I mean, there are thousands of people that do not know about our game who, if they did know about it, would turn into one of us and go, yeah, I want to keep playing that. We're going to fly over the town to see. Yep, we got some guys here. We're spread between this town and another one as well on defense. Not a lot of bodies that I can see at the moment. We'll do another flyover because we got dudes here. We're also defending a town here to the south. With that new wing stress, I'm trying to be really careful about my throttle management so I don't go blasting a wing off. So this is the enemy army base. Right there, that walled area. I'm taking some anti-aircraft. Got a nice... Okay, so I'm just kind of blipping in and out a little bit. So I cut my engine there as part of that dive to conceal my approach. You can do that just simply by pressing E. Do note, if you have a lot of energy, you'll be fine. If not, then you might stall. They may anticipate your arrival. It's a risky maneuver. That's an A-13. Enemy tank, center of town. Hey, A-13 south of the army base, pressing south to center. I see some more anti-aircraft guns down there. I'm going to try and hit them. This guy is still moving. He doesn't know I'm coming. I have to be really careful. Okay, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Okay, engine back on. Okay, he might be up and deployed. I may have missed him. I say that because he has not despawned yet. We're going to try and make another pass here. We might be able to damage that A-13 too because we're flying the F-2. See if we can re-spot where that dude went. He was kind of near where Patio's tag is down there. I presently do not see him. That Bofors is down. That's good. Looks like a friendly coming in there. We're gonna reset with our E. Verify that. Yeah, that's a Stuka. That looks like a Heinkel up there. Check our rear. That's where the enemy would be coming from. Yep, Stuka.
On my way to help Tex.
Anti-aircraft reestablished. That's what that is. So we'll go in. We'll do a quick strafing run on that. So it's this center thing right here, and you just kind of get your cannons ready. Hit it. Okay, we got ground forces down there too, trying to nail it. So engineers can use repair kits to get that anti-aircraft back online. And, uh-oh, that's a real man gun now. You can see how much thicker the tracer is. It's coming from that vehicle spawn. So you got to be careful and stay hardcore alert about that sort of thing. Yeah, I have armored piercing rounds, it appears, so... Which is great, but not good for trying to blow... I think I just saw some track vehicle. Maybe a truck. Yep, moving out right over here, straight ahead. Looks like it's M3A3 Stewart trying to bail out of there. We're going to line up here on the road and see if we can get a good shot on him. No promises. A lot of trees.
I'm on my way back with an SMG, the semi-automatic rifle.
Found him. See it right there? There he goes. Okay, we're gonna try another pass on him. Hopefully the ground guys nail him. But yeah, there he is. Carefully pull up, not too aggressive, push the throttle forward. Okay, if we line this up correctly, we should have a southwest to northeast run on the rear of his vehicle. And we gotta watch out for that Bofors there in the vehicle spawn, so let's see what happens. Couple of tanks in there into the vehicle spawn. Dangerous maneuvers. Don't try this at home, kids. Alright, let's go do something stupid. Let's fly down Main Street for no reason at all. It's an extremely dangerous maneuver. If there was tanks down there, they would be able to shoot us, but it also gives us a good quick recon. There's no great explanation for why to do something like that. It is fun though. Heavy tank moving out West Gate now. AB. Looks like a Matty.
He's all yours, Zoom. Get him.
Yeah, we're getting banged up by that frickin' anti-aircraft in the AB though. That's a problem.
Problem is, you gotta learn how to fly.
Watch your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Whew. It's like the trench run in Star Wars. Okay, I'm gonna return to base over here to the southwest. We'll be back here shortly.
That's 3 of them, that CP. Got 2 of them.
Dropping our throttle back a little bit, our RPMs on the engine. There's 3 settings. There's economy, continuous, and max. You can see our airfield there is at 2 o'clock. It's a dirt strip, so throttling back. Cutting engine, flaps. Burning some energy. You can hear the engine slow down big time now. Now we're just going to go in for a belly landing, no gear. Oh, we got some bounce in here. We're shooting for, first and foremost, to have fun. Second, the recoil trying to slow us down a little bit. Because reasons, why not? Alright. So I'm gonna go E4. This has cannons. Oh my gosh, now enemy aircraft's around. I swear to God, every single time I play, it's like, okay, you got the right gear? Nah. Not this time. What I mean by that is, while I am a fighter and I can probably do some work, I just spawned this one, which has high explosive rounds, but my armor-piercing ones were substantially better against enemy aircraft. I chose this one because it's going to allow me to shoot down that anti-aircraft gun into the army base. But it's not as good. Oh, guess I'm a little tired. It's not as good against enemy aircraft, so that's why I'm like, seriously, man? But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's take a look here. We'll come at the army base west to east, see if we can get a better approach here. If we come straight south to north, their garage there is staring at us, so they can have anti-aircraft just like watching me as I roll in. So it's this thing called flanking. It's pretty important. Right? Right. Okay, here we go. Our anti-aircraft looks like it's up, so... may have missed it there, yeah. We'll try it again. Throttle back a little bit. There we go. That ought to do it. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Unless there's like an engineer like right on top of it. You guys see? Oh, no? Okay. Oh, there's another gun. I did see an engineer though on the south wall. So I'm gonna shoot that little bastard. See him? Watch this. Pretty sure that killed him. Yep, he's on the ground. That's what he gets. I do not feel sorry at all.
Alright, all you Panthers heading in from the north, there's a Matty mark. There might be actually two. I thought I heard a second motor earlier, but I know there's the one there. He's killed me twice. A firm D3.
A lot of smoke to the northwest. That engineer's dead. So my mission in life right now is to try and keep this anti-aircraft down. And keep killing engineers so that our Luftwaffe can stop dying. Ground forces, there are engineers flying out of those barracks and they're repairing the AI. We keep shooting it down, they keep building it back up. So if you want to kill easy, go snipe near the AB and take out those damn engineers. So anyway, that's what happens. So kudos to the man on the ground, the engineer who continued to repair that. Awesome.
Jay Coleman, can you hear me? You got a sniper out there.
Is that an open AB or is it closed?
Closed.
Hey.
Roger.
Man, what's up?
What's up?
Golovkin
Kumbaya.
BD.
Those little bastards keep repairing the AI, and I'm not happy about it. I'm trying to live stream here, and you're making me look bad.
That's not good.
Nah, it's alright. Cine CP. Somebody says he's capping Cine CP. Oh.
We got 3 tanks engaging the Maddie and an ATG gun.
Marche. Okay. This is the defense objective, so just taking a look.
Junior, you on the north side of town?
Negative. I'm directly west, sir. West.
Roger.
Slightly north. Northwest. Northwest.
All right. I'm going to try to swing up on the north side, try to take care over on that AB area. I'm tired of hearing Zoom cry. I'm going to see if I can get some of these AA down.
Copy that.
You ever seen a Panzer go 30,000 feet?
I've seen them on top of buildings before.
Reminds me of that movie Airplane. You ever seen a grown man naked?
Kind of like that propane.
Damn it, Bobby.
Wrong movie.
But still good.
Still good. You know what? You know what's good for that pain?
Propane?
A little bit of propane.
No, no. Damn, IBC sucks. Look at my butthole on Step Brothers.
A13 inside of the vehicle. Sorry, the AB, west side. He's right near that north side of that Pepe's fucking garage thing at the west gate.
You're an F2, you can kill it.
E4.
Oh.
Gun and Sabo tank. Identify. Fire on.
Maddie's still there.
Hang on, I'm working on him. He's gone.
Mark
Maddie's
is good.
toast.
Good job. Good job. See, boys and girls, this is how important comms are. Get on the comm.
I'm out of machine guns or cannons.
Another Maddie coming out. Another Maddie coming out.
Oh shit. Yeah, but did you die? Alright, let's come to a full halt here. Nice. Now this is pod racing. As my guy has a spasm. Now, I did RTB. I did lose the gear because I screwed up, but it was pretty cool. Alright, back to the F2 model.
You guys see a tank outside that AB, you let me know.
$5.
Damn, you're expensive.
Foot long.
Subway? What?
Doritos?
That A13 is still there. Alright, I got AP now, so let's see what I can do. Wow. Uber A13. Good for him, man. That was cool. Dude, I put a lot of rounds in that guy. Alright. Alright, there we go. Ooh. You see that? Oh, look at that bomb drop. Nice. Saw some infantry out here on the north side. A13 coming out, check east gate now. Negative, you ran to the southeast side of the bunker, near the actual bunker. A13 next to the bunker.
Yeah, I was hoping he was going to come out. I was ready for him.
Okay, little boys and girls, spawn as cap. No cardio for you. Make a mission, get in the battle.
A13 in southeast corner, hiding behind bunker and wall.
I hear a Matty rolling.
A13 on the west road, east-west road, or the east road. Kill him, please, if you can.
He's on the east-west road in town.
ET's right at the gate.
Yes. Near east TP. Rolling west.
Viz, douche, you're south road. Alright, he's smoking. Put some hits on him. Spitfire in the area. Luftwaffe, Spitfire south.
I think he despawned. Oh, I see the smoke.
Negative,
Hang on.
negative, he's up.
I got him. I see him. Hang on.
Oh, I hit a fucking tree. Dang it! That's my bad. My bad. Hey, Sand Under Table, welcome to the live stream. There is a little bit of a delay.
ET's come up. Nope, ET just moved a fraction. He's still sitting at that gate.
I'm glad I got that A13. Because that was Steb, who is that uber awesome engineer who kept rebuilding. And that's the right thing to do as an engineer. When your army base...
Another A13 on the same road.
If you're an engineer and your army base is under attack from enemy aircraft, repair that AI. It's... When you're playing... Certainly frustrating, but a big part of these live streams is supposed to be educating people on how to play.
A14, there's an ET in front of you, careful.
So yeah. Keep... Oh, wow, look at that explosion at 2 o'clock. That's a friendly bomber. I got a feeling that might be an enemy fighter here. Up above my crosshair. We're gonna observe. Actually, it's moving a little slow. Might be a Stuka. Is that A13 still east, guys?
I heard one shooting, but
West.
A13 on the east-west road, right by the church.
Yeah, he's coming out and going slightly north there, douche. Watch that CP to your south.
Come on, dude, if you can
He
get
just-
to that north gate, you can look right behind him.
yeah, I'm gonna. I got to take care of this guy first. Yeah, he's toast.
Yeah, he just popped.
Is there another one on that road?
No, the one just blew up. All good.
Okay.
Spa at the vehicle spawn. Watch it. A13 coming out now. Center going south in AB. A13 Dunzo.
Yeah, he ain't doing too good.
That A13, we still got one southeast corner. Vickers coming out. Douche, Vickers East Gate, watch it.
We have a
ready.
spawn, make a mission.
I think he despawned. I did light him up with the cannons, so he may have despawned. Trying to get a good lineup on that A13 hiding over there. Something else center.
What's in that AB, guys?
Something center. I don't know what it is.
Maddie
There's a-
pulling out. Maddie leaving
There's
center AB.
God
There we
damn
go.
it! I got shot. There's a vehicle. There's a student vehicle spawn.
Maddie in the middle. Vickers is in front of the vehicle spawn. Another thing in front of they got 3 ETs.
Alright, here comes that Vickers now. We're going to line up on him. Here we go. Pull back on the throttle. You can see him center. Here we go. There he is.
Vickers is marked in a corner. Luftwaffe, that ET mark in the corner of the AB is the Vickers.
Gotta pull up. Shit! Alright. It's coming nice and controlled now. Now that my... Oh yeah, right there, baby. Ha! Holy shit! That guy exploded! That was hot. Alright, that Vickers South NAB gone. Southeast corner smoking tank next to bunker is A13. He's still there.
Maddie's toast. Give me another victim.
Eastgate, watch it opening. Alright, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Nope, not gonna make that one. That guy's in a really good spot. It's very hard to get that guy. Let's see if I can swing around north to south on the east wall. Alright, here we go. Oh, did we finally get him? Alright. A13 Southeast officially dead. Looks like a universal carrier at the bunker now. Alright, let's line up on that UC. He's straight ahead. He's getting pounded. Spitfire, Spitfire. Hey, Spitfire in the area, guys. Watch it. Spitfire AB now, low, on the deck.
Maddie dead in vehicle.
Got some hits.
Zoom, we kill something already? Fuck.
Bicker's coming out.
Alright, Spitfire's having a bad day. Spitfire in the deck, air clear, air clear.
Oh, come on. Why would you throw smoke right there? Oh, my God.
Returning to base, ammo. Let's see what it is. 42. We probably could have lasted a little bit longer, but better safe than sorry. I'm using a Logitech 3D Extreme Pro. It's like 30 bucks on Amazon. And it's perfectly fine. You definitely do not want to be flying mouse and keyboard and, like, try and survive in this game. Like, it's really hard. Launch for choke point. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna miss my airfield. We have a lot more work to do there, but it's coming together. It's finally in UE5, and we're restoring content as we go along. Hard to give a release date while we're still in the middle of restoring content that was there in UE4. It's Hio Silva! Hello, Hio. Bye, Hio.
Bye, bye.
Alright, who'd I get? Haha! I got Steb again. And I ass-sploded Medic, and that's what he gets for throwing stuff and shade in my face in Discord. Sucker! And I say that with love. He's like, hey look, I just killed Zoom's 109 with my baby hawk. Meanwhile, he was riding up the side of a wall. I hit him with my F2 cannons, and he literally exploded everywhere, so... Anyway. I'm not competitive at all! What do you mean? Not me! Alright, we're gonna get back in the fight. It's a very short flight here. Like, it's literally from our airfield to their town. Gotta keep the pressure up. Juliet 26. Are the airspeeds a thing like IL-2? Airspeeds do matter. If you go too fast and pull up too hard, your wings, pardon, will rip apart. Mike Colby, hello. Kristari, welcome. Glad you found our stream. Okay, this is the enemy army base. I'm flying over this. That right there is the vehicle spawn. Because of the speed in which I'm traveling and the number of things I'm rendering as I move throughout, game tags are being loaded and unloaded. Yep, I am one of the staff members playing the game. And there's a tank inside of there, so we're going to make sure we don't get blasted by them. Friendlies are inside of that bunker. That's that two-story building. That's what controls this city. In fact, let's look at it. Yeah, that's the only thing remaining is this. Your account originates on the first day of release. It's been a long time. Dude, welcome. Good to see you here. If you haven't played the game in a while, I know I'm biased, but you really should because it's still the same cool game, but we've added a ton of stuff. That right there, for example, is a whole player place fortification set right there. All that down there in the left. So engineers and combat engineers can build bases, essentially. We've added a whole bunch of new equipment, including the Panther, finally, after all these years. That just came back. The M18 Hellcat, the Valentine 10. Those are available in Tier 3, but they just came out. There's been so much added, it's really hard for me to... Like, artillery, for example. Server-tracked objects, including bombs and artillery rounds and destroyer rounds. The 5-inch guns on the destroyer can shoot, like, 15-plus kilometers. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, this town's almost over. What do you think? Am I flying low enough, guys? Oh, we just took the town. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go over here south of Rochefort. Good cap, everybody. Well done. Alright, we're moving to Rochefort, that town to our south. Looks like we got enemy aircraft incoming. I'm going to set my trim by pressing K. Watch as the aircraft noses up. So if you hit K, it goes up. If you hit I, it kind of stabilizes. I'm going to K a couple more times. K is in kilo, or kick. That's your trim. Up and down. So we're going to gain a little bit more altitude here. Now you can really see it going up. Hit I a couple times to stabilize the pitch. Turn off war emergency power. Keep maximum RPMs and maximum throttle. You can see down right here, this is our temperature gauge. This is how much, what do you call it? Oil we have, and the temperature of that oil. It's pretty hot, but we got plenty of it. Old Luftwaffe guys are around. I just saw Gazoo, Kardec. The other day I saw Nikita and Sons. So yeah, haven't seen Bursey in a while. Bursey was the man though. Seen Jester. So yeah, there's lots of dudes around. Join our Discord. Alright, sorry, I was just typing a little bit. Turning back around. I think the battle's going to shift. Low EWS here on Rochefort. We got 2 yellow squares. Those suggest enemy aircraft are in the vicinity. That is a German bomber of some kind. Way too big. Got another one, another square down here. Increase our pitch a little bit, get more altitude. Ah, well, pressure. Yeah. Fair enough. I knew it had to do with something with oil. I'm no expert at this. Honestly, most of the time I just fly and make sure I don't overheat and start ticking. Alright, who we got here? Should be a friendly. We're going to verify that. Yep. Charger. Another Lufty. Good dude. Wow. Pred 21. Bose 26 in the house. Cool, man. Those 26 was hot back in the day. Executor. Another Lufty. So, here they are. If you have... Okay, EWS just went to high now. Gigam, it sounds like it's time for you to get back in the fight, dude. We have done a lot to improve the air game, including the fishbowl effect. You notice it's gone. So it's nice and smooth. We got fighter bombers, we got tank busters, we got the Ju-88, we got a Wellington. We got a whole bunch of new stuff. Aircraft stress just came out, so if you pull your wings too hard, or your aircraft is overstressed, your wings will fly off. There's more stuff coming too, man. We just got a completely rebuilt autopilot and wingman feature. Kristari, what was your call sign? You said you were in the Kriegsmarine. I started in the Kriegsmarine back in 2002 in Flotilla Heinrich with Demon 061 and GFM 50. Ice Twerp was there also. That looks like an enemy mobile spawn. That's what AROX is engaging. There was also FMF HMCS. That was a spawn position. I'm also going to scan the road here for any incoming trucks. Trucks are what... Okay, we're approaching a forward base. We got to be careful. Unless it moved. Yep, okay. We're coming right to it. Where the heck is it, though? Okay, it was there on the north side. I thought it was the south side of the road. Oh, Fat Joint. Yeah, I think I remember that name. That's cool, man. So this is the forward base. Bombers can now, once again, impact those. They don't destroy the whole forward base, but you can destroy the vehicle spawn. That was not possible for a while, because... Yeah, Admiral Ice Twerp. Okay. Yep. I haven't talked to Ice Twerp in a long time. But yeah, he had been part of the game for quite a while. Let's see what he's going to go bomb. That was pretty cool. Virtual reality isn't something we currently support. Will it become a thing? We're not really working on that right now. So probably like not anytime soon. We know that virtual reality is something that several people have asked for, but the truth is, we have a lot of work to do to help stabilize the current version of the game. Some cleanup to do before we really go down an avenue like that. It just wouldn't make sense for us to do that. And the number of our players who have VR versus those who would benefit from those important bug fix changes and whatnot, it's night and day difference. If you are watching, guys, and maybe it has been a while, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube or other channels. Strongly advise YouTube. We spend a lot more of our time there. We try to hit up these other channels as well, like TikTok and Twitch, Facebook, and all that stuff. But YouTube is really where it's at. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and the bell so you get notified. If you want to continue to follow game development and a whole bunch of other cool things we're up to, that's where you want to be. We are trying to do a lot more. It's not just the same game over and over and over. We are actively working to enhance our vehicle models and visual appeal. We're trying to solve technical debt and build for the future. We also have another game in development to set the basis of our new infantry system called World War II Online Choke Point, which is all being done in Unreal Engine 5. It's going to take us time for that to materialize. What we do right now, meaning you guys and us, to help continue to support the game and to grow our player base and subscribe, all these things are critical to ensuring that we build a strong foundation for that future. Because there are no shortcuts. We're 100% community funded. We don't have a huge team anymore. We don't have... Oh, shit. Look at this. Sorry. Look at this. Okay. So we don't have a huge team. We don't have investors. It's the community guys like myself. 90% of us in our current team, we're community first. That spits in the ground. Wow, they mauled that dude. And there he goes. So, in essence, the community basically took on the game. A bunch of friends stepped up when they had to, when we ran out of resources and had to, like, kind of pull, pull a Hail Mary out and keep the game operational. It almost crashed in 2012, and it took a lot of energy to kind of keep it going. We've all been working really hard, so you guys who are just showing back up and finding out that we're still here have this opportunity and realize that this is still a thing. So it would mean the world to us and be extremely advantageous and helpful if you guys kind of shook the dust off, got reinvigorated, resubscribed, and joined our ranks. And this is for anybody listening, whether you're here or abroad, but if you get this message, realize that it's a critical, crucial moment. We're not in, like, super danger, but it's one of those things where your participation very much does mean the difference. It's not just like some corporate line I'm feeding you guys. It's legit. But being part of the story, once again, to help rebuild the game, that means something. This means something. Fat Joint, are there any other original devs still around? Killer, Doc, it's been a long time, I can't remember their names. No, Doc moved back to Australia. Killer lives in the south, and he's retired now, as far as I understand. He's been out of the... I don't believe he's been part of the game or company since 2012. Korn, the original audio producer, came back in 2020. He's still with us. He's our production team lead. Hatch, which originally started in marketing but has grown into our senior producer. He's been responsible for helping us unlock a lot of the knowledge of our game that we had to reverse engineer. He's been with us back since 2016. And Toto, one of the original artists, he came back as well. So that's our original team. The rest of us are either community members or just other developers who were not initially affiliated with World War II Online. Let's take a look here, see what's going on the front. Okay. We're gonna join Junior. We're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna look in the sky here for a second. Actually, yeah. What's all that stuff? Oh, that's just like random bushes. So it's a little bit light right now. The battle is still forming, and I think people are still transitioning from one area to the next. So it is a little bit light here, but it gives us an opportunity to kind of see how this battle develops, and if you guys have some questions, great. And yes, the Allied Sync is here in the chat. He is talking about 4-Wing. 4-Wing is full of great guys, many of whom have helped us on our team in a variety of roles, and we're grateful for that, as well as others. But it is really nice. Whoa. Something just really blew up over there. I might just get an aircraft and come back here. By then, none of this will be the same. But it is nice to see the return of 4-Wing. They have absolutely come back and just really formed up and given JG 51 a run for their money, and JG2. And that's what we need. You know, we don't want to see just one side pounding the other and nothing on the other side. It's got to be balanced. Yes. So it is still Corner Rat Software. The organization is the same. It's the same company. The ownership is different. And the way we are structured is different. But for all intents and purposes, it is the same company. So he's going to go set up a mobile spawn. Let's see what this guy's doing. The battle is just kind of forming up right now. Alright, Panzer 3H rolling up. What kind of tank we got here? Panzer 3H, you can tell because of the compartment in the back of his turret. That's a 3H. Good job to D3 Tow and Weehall. These truck drivers are really important as part of our game. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, I'm going to see if I can go ahead of him. But this truck was recently remodeled, so I don't know how well you caught that, but it's looks a lot better. Yeah, so these are just the guys setting up the mobile spawns and whatnot. So I was talking about earlier how engineers can help fortify and build areas. You can see this is the mobile spawn position. It's got a little, hey, become a hero builder, which is cool. This helps us further develop the game. So to our builders, shout out. We appreciate you guys. We have a couple of shooter ports here, but we try to keep this position covered as much as possible. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's see what he's building. So, if you are an engineer, which you can see based on his equipment he is, he's got that big old pack on. And he's a general field marshal. There you go. He just built that. It's a gun emplacement. And this helps fortify the area. So if a bomb comes in, it will absorb the damage. So your mobile spawn there does not absorb the damage. It also provides these tank barriers, so tanks have a hard time getting through. Those really work. You can see D3 he's driving 2 accounts. That's he's driving over there, and he's building with this one, which is pretty smart. So he's doing some good work. Let's see what he builds. This is a really, really good strategy to fortify your mobile spawn placements. There you go. So let's see here. This is kind of a unique one. So it's got camo netting as well as hard cover here. Pretty cool position. So when you're infantryman, in fact, what the hell? I'm not going to actually engage, but I'm going to show you a little bit of what that looks like. So I'm going to pick the engineer class. Okay. So I'm going to press number 9. 9 is your shovel. That's what this is. It's your build tool. And you notice in the red, I can't place it. I'm too close. There's certain rules and parameters. But if I right click, now I can build the same fortification that they were doing. So I'm going to help them and expand upon what they have. So you can see I can also cancel it, building gun emplacement. And now there's going to be a cooldown timer. So I'm going to hit number 9 for my build tool again. And you can see at the bottom left, this area, there's a cooldown. And this is the time it's going to take before you can build that object again. So simply hit right click. And you can go back to building some other stuff. So this time I'm going to build barbed wire. Now it doesn't, this may not work correctly right now because there is a bug with the colliders, which, by the way, we have fixed and we'll have as part of our next update, but because I'm live streaming and I want to educate you guys, I'm going to build it anyways. So normally, you wouldn't be able to do that, right? But right now you can get through. So we will be fixing that so that you cannot get through. So for now, I'm going to build the barbed wire box. And again, this is all with the engineer, so you got to be either a premium subscriber or you can get the all infantry subscription. You can do that too. Both of them are great. And some guys, they just do this. They just sit here and build. Okay, so there's also a trench system, which is really cool as well. So we'll show you guys what this looks like. And this is trench end cap. Okay, so I don't want that one. This is like, all right, this is the left. So, oh, corner right, excuse me. So it's gonna straight and then to the right, and then what we'll do is we'll build it, and then I'll be able to create another object over here on the right side. But yeah, if you aren't necessarily like like the go-go shooter guy, there is totally a place in World War II Online for you to either like perform logistics, whether it's resupply or being an engineer and repairing things and whatever you want. Like there's a lot of opportunities to contribute to the game.
He's here, Rox. I belong.
Copy that.
To speak in game, by the way, press V as in voice. Now these take a little while because they can absorb a lot of damage. So the heavier the object, the more more damage it can take and all that. But it takes longer to set up. Okay. So now you kind of line it up and now see it's straight. We're going to create another object that comes out a little bit here. So you also notice I'm really exposed while doing this. Again, it's because we don't want people to build this so fast. And unfortunately, it'd be smart in first person if you had like podium. Oh. Somebody said building defenses is important, but that's why we need the podium back. I was forgetting what that was. There's a little bit of a gap. No, actually there's some earth there. So now you can see we have the formation, the beginning stages here of a pretty cool, and again, that's just right click. Damn it, the mission leader changed and it screwed me up there. Right, which one's this? T section right. Oh, okay, so it's like 1, 2. Got it. So, as you can see here, my mobile spawn is a little bit to my southeast. The town is up there, to the north. You can see my mini map in the upper right. So I'm building this trench, kind of like right here, so that we reinforce this. As friendlies spawn up, they can take defensive positions and shoot out to the north if they need to. That's why we're doing this. So now you can see, now I should be able to make a new straight one here. Yep, that's had enough time to recover.
Yeah, ET moving around in the AB.
Yeah, H-39 moving over toward the bunker. S-35 southwest corner.
Gadeen CP is clear.
So we're going to build one more T-section right, and then we're going to put an end cap at the end of this, and that's going to close it off. And that means no one can get in from the east, basically.
And another ET moving around in the AB. What?
Okay, so that's built. So now let's build. Oh, it might be too close to another object.
R-35 vehicle spawn.
Yeah. Well, hell, we're just going to build a gun emplacement and we'll cut it off that way.
Bebop, you got food over there?
Looks like a Heinkel bomber's flying over. Okay, so now we got 109. So for perspective, this is what we just built, this system up here. So guys will come out of here. They all have camo netting. Well, most of it does. I guess those T-spots do. But yeah, that's what we just built. Pretty cool stuff. These towers here, we should be able to go up and kind of observe what's going on. We'll put another tower over there. Could you picture this battle with hundreds of people in it? It's capable of doing it. You should get that old video and post it up. I love to see that. There are thousands, if not millions, of gamers that do not know about World War II Online. That if they did know about it and got into it and were like, holy crap, this game can do all this, I think it would blow their mind. Our game is capable of hosting thousands of concurrent users in a single server. Now, in terms of battle size, hundreds, safely, of participants, whether they're supporting or whatever. So if we could just create a little more awareness about the game, so let's see what that looks like. There's the other... We got a good trifecta here of towers. This one, I think, is one of the better placements because it's not nearly as bright as that, but it's also concealed decently from the air.
Another tank moving in the AB.
I mean, just appreciate for a moment this scene here. I mean, you could just... Here, listen to this sound. Hold on. Just listen to that for a moment.
Hey, are you a complete idiot, dude? Seriously.
The sound of battle. That's what I want you to listen to. All the different engines. The gunfire. Now picture that with even hundreds of more people. Like, at this time of night, it's a little bit slow. Still a decent fight, though. Let's get back to building. Broke my cankle. Yep, we still have the Stuka siren. You press C to activate your what do you call that? Dive brake, and then right shift to initiate the siren. Don't worry. I'll build a bush. That'll help. Isn't this the most ridiculous thing? Look, Mom, I'm a gardener. Dang it. This is possibly one of the stupidest things you can do in battle, but here I am. I've never done this. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. A work of damn art. Reinforcing the armor with sandbags. Alright. Dude, Lash is squared away. Oh, that was cool. Damn that man! Did I get him? I shot him. That little bit. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go see what that looks like, because I was impressed. I was rather pleased with that, the shrubbery work. So there's me, I died. Oh, his body left. Oh well. Yeah. Overall, not bad. Oh, they took the town. Well, anyway, so you can do logistics, you can drive trucks, you can resupply from rear towns forward. There's a whole strategic component, a first-person shooter component, a flight simulation component. And as we found out, you can even garden. So World War II Online is, and base building. There's lots of cool stuff. That's going to conclude the stream for the night. I wish you guys well. Please get back into the game. If you're watching this and it's been a while, you're missing out. We need you back in the fight. Flat out. We need to see our vets come back. And if you're new and kind of wondering about the graphics and maybe like, I don't know. There is so much you can do. You can even garden. Okay, I'm totally being sarcastic. You probably don't know me, but that's me trying to make it funny. We have people who have been playing the game since June 6th, 2001, which was our original. That was our D-Day, our release date. And we're approaching our 24th anniversary, which is next month. Hard to believe. but here we are. So, get in game, subscribe, spread the word. Let's make the game more populated. Good night.